going to start in 3, 2, 1. What's happening, everybody? You're tuning into Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. It's episode 56.
Check it out, check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out, check it out.
I think we're gonna fade it out there. That was track number 3 off of my last album, Afternoon Rain. You can find that at davismusicpro.com. But what's up, everybody? It is Friday, June 19th, and this is Father's Day weekend, you know. I want to thank you all for being here with me, guys. Mad love and mad respect. This show doesn't happen without your support. I've been getting a lot of support this week, and I really do. Man, I appreciate all of you guys. I wouldn't be here without you, you know what I mean? So, thanks, guys. Couple things to start off with. I got some tips for surviving the week, like normal, tips for musicians and music lovers, and some Chris Davis hangout time and news at the very end. But a couple things I want to say first. Roll off the day with some positive notions, you know. Today's all about you guys. It's not Father's Day yet. It's going to be about him on Sunday, but today, man, it's all about you, motherfucker. Yeah, bro. What are you doing today to get ahead? Personally, I'm looking at a house with my lovely fiance, and I'm super excited. And we just got pre-approved on a loan, and things are looking bright, man, you know? As crazy as our nation is, as broken as we feel sometimes, we can still have good days, man. So do what you can. Try to make it a good one today. Keep building that good karma, man. That's one way to have a good day. You want to feel good? You want to have a solid day? Why not make somebody else have a solid day too? You know, spread that shit. Let's make this love and positivity as contagious as the coronavirus, you know? It's a beautiful motherfucking day to be alive. We out here doing it, and we could be 6 feet under right now. You never know, man. Car crashes happen. Stuff happens. But we could be 6 feet under, but we're out here still slinging it. So do what you can. Try to enjoy today, man. Do what you can to change your perspective. Quick thing. I want to shout out to my father, Brian Davis, who's the man who always pushes me to succeed, man. You're a great dad. And if you haven't seen it, if you haven't heard of it, go check out my man Ryan Sickler at the Honeydew podcast. He did a podcast with Josh Wolf about fathers, and man, it really changed my perspective. If you don't get along with your father, and me and my dad, we don't see eye to eye every day, you know, but I still love the man, and I respect him, and I can't believe I told him I hate you as many times as I did, you know, like, I'm sure that shit just kills, you know. So nobody knows what they're doing out here. That's what I want to reaffirm, is that no one knows what we're doing out here. Nobody has a guidebook. Everybody's human experience is going to be different to some degree or the other. So, you know, give your dad a little leeway. Try to find ways to communicate, you know, and shit like that. But hey, I don't want to get all sappy on you guys. Have loyalty in your heart and know who your Goombas are. And really celebrate that shit with your dad this weekend, because he's your number one Goomba, right with your mom. So, you know, let's roll on. Let's do some tips for surviving the week. But first, I want you guys to smoke them if you got them.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
All right. Smoke them if you got them. I'm going to take just a second. Tremendous. Oh, man. Hold on. We're not set up.
Tremendous.
Awesome. All right. Let's get this on the road. We got tips for surviving the week. If you're angry with your parents, again, remember no one out here knows what we're doing. There is no guidebook. Nobody. As a kid, I remember not wanting to wait till I was an adult so I would know what the fuck I'm doing. And nobody knows, man. Nobody's an expert on being a human. I mean, unless you get a PhD in being a human, I don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? So, things are tough sometimes, but we got to give our parents the number one leeway, because normally they're the ones to give us that leeway. So, do it. Try to change your perspective, guys. Tip number 2, keep those positive people close. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care about them. Give them a call if you haven't seen them. And positive people can be your parents, can be your siblings, can be your friends, can be those people that just ultimately put a smile on your face every time you see them. Got your best interests and got that mad loyalty in their heart. Those are your Goombas. Go check them out. Check in on them. Tell them you love them. So, yeah, keep those positive people close, man. You never know what's going to happen. You want to be able to have them remember that you loved them. You know what I mean? So make sure you're checking in. Make sure you tell them you love them today, man. Tip number 3, try to learn how to manage your perspective, man. It's really easy to get caught up in our own little head spaces, to get that tunnel vision, to get like stuck up here above your head, only thinking, can't imagine what. But here's the deal. We're all human beings, and we're all doing that. So there's no way for you to be in everybody's head at the same time, man. You got to learn how to manage your perspective to be able to see from multiple sides of anything, okay? And that's how we grow as individuals, man. Learning to manage that perspective, that's the most adult thing you can do, bro. So give it a try. Try to think outside of your own little box. See it from somebody else's shoes. That's called empathy, guys. Let's try to practice some empathy this week, man. And as always, keep trying to build that good karma, man. I'm telling you, nothing builds positivity and spreads love like, building that good karma. Holy shit. It's been a morning, guys. If you can tell, my eyes are just shut. But that's why we got coffee. Take a sip. Holy shit. Well, that's going to be our tips for surviving the week. Again, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Tremendous, guys.
Tremendous.
All right, let's move along. We got some tips for musicians and music lovers. Tip number 1, listen to that music that inspires you. This goes for musicians and non-musicians alike, man. Whatever you're doing, music is the ultimate motivator. That's the ultimate form of therapy. So find that music that puts you in a good mood, that inspires you to create, that inspires you to push, that inspires you to hustle, man. So listen to that awesome music. Tip number 2, for my musician friends, keep on practicing. Well, musicians and non-musicians alike, man, whatever you're doing, whatever, podcaster, comedian, entertainer, welder, nurse, whatever you're doing, man, keep practicing. We never stop learning. That's the one thing that you think you get out of college and you're done. You can just be an adult and make money. No, man, you got to keep learning. Otherwise, you stale out. You never attain your true potential, man. Keep growing. Keep growing as an individual and be open to learn. And you know how you're going to do that? By practicing. You know what I mean? So keep practicing, guys. Tip number 3, don't give up. You'll never know what you could do if you don't try. And just because you fail once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. You fuck up on stage 4 times. Whatever, dude. You're going to do better next time because you'll learn something. That's called growing. Okay? I'm trying to think of this quote by Thomas Edison. I'll kind of fuck it up hardcore for you right here in person. But he said something along the lines of, I can fail 50,000 times, or I can, like, oh fuck, I'm totally fucking this all up. Find 50,000 ways to not do it right, kind of deal. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm sure that dude messed up a lot. I'm sure of it, actually. He stole a lot of shit, man. Fuck Thomas Edison. Fuck that dude. Whatever, dude. What gives me hope and what tries to, makes me less focused on my mistakes when I'm on stage or whatever the fuck I'm doing is that I think about my favorite guitarists and how much they must have fucked up, and still they're my favorite guitarists and I know about them. You know what I mean? So Jerry Garcia can do it, my ass should be able to. So, and then, so just don't give up, guys. Y'all some bad motherfuckers, and you know it. Y'all some decent human beings, and I got your back. I believe in you. Keep it up. Keep it up. And that's going to be all for our tips for musicians and music lovers. Guys, I am fried. Let's see. Know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I hate it when that happens. Oh, God, that's awful.
I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that leads us to our Chris Davis hangout time and news. You know it. Father's Day's this weekend, guys. Don't forget. That's your boy telling you not to forget. Because your dad's worth something. And if he's no longer with us or you didn't really know him, look to those other father figures in your life, man. And let them know how much that they influenced you, Not everybody is blessed with a dad, and I'm sorry if you weren't, Or if your father was taken away too soon, Heard a bang outside. Holy shit. It's happening. It's happening. But, yeah. Let them know that they really meant something to you. Because if you didn't have a dad, chances are there was another male figure that showed you that not all males were shitty human beings. So, let them know that they influenced you like that. Because that means the world to them, I'm sure. More music and motivation next week. Mondays, Wednesday, Friday. Be back. Also looking for guests. If you enjoy the podcast, you want to promote your stuff, you're part of our family and community, of course I'd love to promote your stuff. Hit your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
But, yeah. Looking for guests. I would really like to have my man Brian Farmer, Caleb Gazaway, or Christian Stewart sit down with me, man. I almost said Cywart just to piss you off, dog. Man, fuck. He hates when you mispronounce his last name. But I'd really love any of those three guys to come on and be one of our featured guests here in the next week or two. Because y'all some bad motherfuckers, and I want to ask you guys some questions. Yeah, guys, if you're struggling, my heart goes out to you guys, man. That's what this podcast is all about. Give you that positive person to lean on. We all need somebody to lean on sometimes. Got your backs. Make today your bitch. If you're struggling, that's one way to get out of a rut. My other little tip of advice to you is don't let your head be mean to you, It's real easy. We have these complicated computers up here, but They could be mean as shit sometimes. So tell it to shut the fuck up and do your own thing, man. Again, have that loyalty in your heart and know who your Goombas are. I think that's going to be all for today. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
I think we're going to play out on one of my latest tracks. It's called Sentimental. It's got a little bit of that John Coltrane sampled in there. So I hope y'all enjoy this. I'm going to let it play out for a little bit. I want you guys to have a great weekend and spend some quality time with your father. Love you guys. Mad love. Mad respect. Go check out, like, subscribe, and share the YouTube page. We making moves this week, and your boy ain't excluded from that. So everybody have a good rest of their weekend. Keep it chill. Keep it lovely. Peace.
I've been trying